do you work with pendulums? Pendulums. Can you maybe film a video with it? I do work with pendulums, and I just had to grab it. I also, again, I found the other dragon blood. This is such a healing this is such a healing crystal. And it is connected with Aberon, because dragon. For anyone who don't know, Aberon is my my spirit protector. I got Aberon from Patty Negri, and I had to, you know, breathe life into Aberon. And it's so, by the way, that was so crazy. I had to heal something from my past when I was a kid, so that I could move on. I needed to really do like a ritual that she showed me, and I think I am going to tell you guys, because you should do that too. First of all, we got Aberon, or I got Aberon. Amanda got a dragon too that she called Lace, but she lost Lace because she's such a chaotic person. So I know. Aberon is, for me now, Aberon is a big dragon that I see. He's always protecting me. And Aberon is going to be with me for life. Like, he's protecting me. He's my strength. He's guiding me. He's like a spirit guide. And I found this crystal, like, pretty randomly. That's a part of it. But the day in LA when we got our dragons, I remember that we took a nap because we were so tired after that, you know, the reading with Patty. So I had Aberon in my hand, and we fell asleep. And I had the weirdest dream where I saw myself as a kid in the forest. So I met myself, and I can't remember, you know, I basically had a conversation with myself as a kid. And it was very, very, very healing, very healing. I can't remember all the details because it's years back, but I woke up with tears in my eyes. Like, you know, it was that heavy. I actually have an idea that I wanna find small dragons. I wanna sell them to you guys. So I wanna do my rituals with the dragons, and then I wanna ship it out to you guys, so you can breathe life into the dragons, and the dragon is yours for life. The dragon is there to help you. So if you want me to do that, let me know in a comment. But to the ritual. The ritual that we should do was that we should do a bath. And in the bath we should put milk, sugar, and salt. And what you call that? Roses. You should take the petals. What you call that? You know, the rose petals. You know, put it in the water. And then put candles around. Make a dog. Laying the water. Really relax. Doing a meditation thing. And then whatever happens in the state that you are in is going to cleanse away what is no longer a part of your past. So whatever you see in that, you know, meditation state in the water, don't fall asleep in the water, but you know, that's healing. Whatever you hear, whatever you see is a part of what it is that you need to heal. It's very powerful, I will say that. This is dragon blood crystal. Again, I will write it down. This is for money flow, this is for creativity, and for love. It's a part of Aberon. Again, with Aberon, we should find a name, and it was just like the first name that came to me, and it was Aberon. I don't know where this name comes from, but yeah. So, pendulum. This is my pendulum. This is old. My grandmother had this pendulum, so it's in the family. It's a pendulum that's been in the family for years. I even think my grandmother's grandmother had it. So again, it's in the family. It's in my blood to do this. So this is the only pendulum that I use. No other pendulum is the pendulum. This is just, it's perfect, and it gives me always a yes or no. It's very, very, you know, correct. Someone on Etsy made this for me. So this is a, what you call a dowsing board. Correct me if I'm wrong. So normally I have the you know, the pendulum, and whatever question that I ask, like, I don't know if you can get it. I don't know if I can get it to do it now. But if I ask, like, am I filming a video right now? pretty, you know, it's pretty accurate. And obviously I could do, you know, I could do a video with this, but a dowsing board or using this, it's tricky, because like I always explain to you, a yes is not always like a yes. A yes means yes, but you need to do something. A yes, you will meet this person again, you know, but something will happen in the future. You need to be very open to this. But if you guys want, I am obviously going to try to make a video with this, because I love my pendulum. This is just my little baby. Now everyone is going to protect it. What else do we have of this is going to be a long video, but we're going through it all. How exactly does the angel numbers work? For example, I'm just reading the comment. I will say for you, Becca, that is a pretty big sign to get, also because 1111 is connected with twin flame energy. And again, that is the thing, that our angels and guides give us signs through numbers and through other things. So it's important for us to receive the message or the sign and then look into it. But again, don't be too locked in, like, ooh, now it's going to, you know, because there is obviously going to be a lot of changes around it, especially with, again, 5 is, it's change, but it's also what's around change, what's building around what is going to happen. Like, again, your twin flame need to, you know, develop the spiritualness, and you know, again, it goes hand in hand. Like, both of you need to heal and go on your journey separately. So yes, it's very important with angel numbers, and it works that way, that we see a number and we have to Google it. And remember, it doesn't have to be like the easiest 555 or 888. It can also be as crazy as 587. I just got ringing in my ears, so that might be actually be a sign for you people. Again, ringing in the ears are also a sign for me when my guides or something are trying to, you know. So Google that, because that was a message for someone, maybe even for you who asked the question. Becca. Okay. What else do we have? Your lips are beautiful. Thank you. What products do you use? This is the lipstick that I have on. It's from MAC. And it is this. I'm going to show you. This is my favorite color. It's just like a brown color. I love it. It's amazing. It fits me. I love you guys' questions because it's like very creative. Guten Tag. Are you German? I am not German. But the funny thing is that I am Danish, but I live in Germany, and I grew up with German, so I do understand it, but I don't speak it that well. Aber ich kann es versuchen. Aber mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut. If you're German, you knew what I just said. Does my special person think of me sometimes? Again, that's more of a private reading question, but for people who want to know, like, if you're connected with this person, you know. And sometimes their higher self can come into our, like, the physical, you know, realm and protect us and give us sign, like, especially, and it's so confusing because the twin flame, or the person who's always coming to me, it's not the person that I thought was my twin, but it's just someone else that I spoke about in this video. I'm not gonna you know, some days ago I had something that I was like, oh my god, what is this shit? And I will say I was stressed about it. I'm not gonna talk about it because it doesn't matter, but I felt like a hand on my, like, on my back, and I heard that you're more than protected. you know. And I just felt very warm and very like, I just got very calm. So that's how you can, if they think about you, if they are near you, you can feel it. Again, maybe you have a tingling sensation in your, I don't know, third eye or something like that. Then you know your person thinks about you. What is the best and worst zodiac sign you have ever dated? I think we actually got that question in the last video I did. And for me, it's hard to say the worst. And it depends on the person, I will say. It doesn't really depend on the zodiac sign. Because, again, we all are not just one zodiac sign, we are more. But for me, it's not, I don't mind Pisces. I love Pisces people. But in love, for me, it's like they're too emotional. Sometimes, you know. And I do think that I feel that way because I was together with a Pisces. You can really see it's hard for me to answer that question because I don't know. But I don't think there's any worst. Like, but if you look into like the zodiac signs that like is matching with me, I do think it's something like the worst matches is like Pisces, Cancer and Taurus. I do feel that that's like the worst matches for Libra. But again, I am not really a believer in all that because we are also our moon and Venus and rising sign. So I think it's hard to say, you know, the worst zodiac sign that I have ever dated. It depends on the person. It really does. What language do you speak? Okay, there's a lot. What language do I speak? My language is Danish. And one thing, this is so funny. This is one sentence that we Danes love to teach American people, or people from other languages. And I will say it and I will write it on the screen because this is the craziest shit ever. Prepare yourself. Rødgrød med fløde. If any of you guys can say it right, you're good. And that's why sometimes, you know, my accent is strange because we have all these like air, you know, we really like I don't know what I crack myself up all the time. But we have a weird vocabulary. Is that how you say it? So, you know. Your favorite tarot deck? Oh man, it's so hard for me to choose one because I love them all. But I will say that, I mean, obviously the normal deck is my favorite, you know, because you get most energy out of it. But I really love the deck from the Spellcasters Tarot. I do. I really do. So that might be my favorite. I have a lot of favorites. I can't choose a favorite. I also like the moon circle, you know, or the oracle cards. There's so many. But I will say, actually, the first deck that I ever got that I spoke about is these ones. And it is from this girl. And as I spoke about this in a reading actually, because this deck is very special for me because I have two transmute cards, two snakes. And normally there's just one snake, but I have two snakes in this deck. That makes this deck very special for me. Also because this is the first deck that I ever got. That's why they really look, you know, dressed up. But I remember I spoke with the girl who made the deck and she told me that it's a special healing, or it's a special, you know, sign that I went through a big shift when I did it. And also, like, the tarot card, me doing tarot card readings is a part of my life. I'm supposed to do it, you know, it's a part of my life purpose. I am a light worker. Favorite food? Sushi. I like that they think that we are 4 people. Are we ready? Oh, so good. Oh yeah. I adore sushi. I love sushi. That's just the best, I will say. I mean, I love food, so I have a lot of, I'm not really a picky eater, but sushi is, yeah. When me and Kiri and Luna are going to UK, prepare yourself for another sushi mukbang. I will link, the clip that I posted, I will link the entire mukbang down below also, because that is just so funny. But next time we're in UK, we'll make a big sushi mukbang again. I actually did a promise in that video. When I get married, if you want to see what the promise is, you have to watch the video. Am I on the right path? And also, can I follow you on Instagram? Yes, you can. I will put it on the screen so you guys can find me, because I have two. I actually do have more than two Instagram, but you guys can follow me on there if you want. But how you can feel if you're on the right path is simply by, do you love what it is that you do? Always listen to your gut feelings and your body, because our body really speaks a loud language about if we are on the right track or not. So you have to go deep and feel if you're on the right track. I know this might be like a personal question, but again, if you guys want to do personal questions, the information is down below. Then we have, how do I send healing vibes to someone who did me wrong? Yep. This is what I did with the person I thought was my twin flame. And it was hard, but it uplifts you, because we don't want to stay in a low vibration. And us healing someone who did us wrong, it's not because that we are going to have anything to do with them, but we still heal them. Like, I also needed to heal people from my past who did me wrong. It's some kind of a ritual, and the best way to actually do it, and I did speak about that in another video, is to write a letter. So you sit down, you write a letter where you write that I forgive myself. I just do it. It was like someone was walking past. Whoa. 555. Oh my god! When the spirit world comes with signs. How crazy is that? I just felt someone walk past, and it made me look that way and into the camera, and I saw 555. That's how it works, guys. I got the chills. Well, you write the letter. First of all, you forgive yourself for staying in the situation or for whatever reason. Then you forgive the person. Detailed, you write down everything that you forgive. What you are going to do is that, normally I do the thing where you have to sleep with the letter underneath your pillow for one night. The next morning you wake up and you burn the letter, and you spread the ashes, or you dig a little grave and put it down the earth. I actually did that ritual with the engagement ring. Someone is touching me. Well, okay then. Maybe it's the person that you want to forgive. That is crazy. I don't know if for you, if the elbow has some kind of a significant, or if anyone hurt you in like beating you up. That is crazy. Well, okay, that message just wanted to come out. But again, write the letter, burn it. I will say this ritual is best done at a full moon, and we soon have a full moon. So whatever you want to let go of, burn it. Also, it's a thing that you can do when we have the next full moon, is to make a list and write down everything that you let go of. Like, I let go of control in my life. I let go of anger. I let go of hate. I let go of self-destructive feelings. I accept myself as I am. All those kind of things are you going to write on a list. This is actually, I mean, you can do it inside, but I like to do it outside. So I sit down with the list. I have a ball. Is that what you call it? Like, not a ball, like a pew pew, like a, you know what I mean. So we have one that you're going to use for burning the letter in, and one that you're going to put cold water in. So you have the two balls, that you have the the candle, white candle. I would say white candle is better for this. You sit where you can see the moon, if you can see the moon. If you can't, don't stress about it. Just, you are outside and you are, you know, you can feel it. You can also sit out inside if you want that too. But again, outside, I feel outside is better. Especially if you can see the moon. Face the moon. You have your list, you read the list, you know, so that you really feel that you let go of those things. Then you put the list in the first ball and you put fire to it. And it has to burn all the way down. If there's some parts of the list that didn't burn, pay attention to what the writing is, because that might because you didn't let go of those things. So you have to write it again and burn it again. That's how you do that. After you did that, put your hands down in the cold water and really, you know, just cleanse and wash them. And then you are just gonna sit there for some minutes, 10 minutes, just meditate and be grateful. And then you blow out the candle and you go to bed. That's how you do that. You really get a lot of tricks here. How can I support the growth? If it's twin flame journeys, the best way is that you heal. So again, if you heal, they heal. But it's important not to pay too much attention to each other. So I will say that how you can support their growth is to focus on yourself. Pretty easy. First of all, you're absolutely stunning. Oh, thank you. And how to know what your life purpose is. I have been forgiving daily. Overview. I love that you guys are always making fun of me for my weird, strange oopsies in words. This is about life purpose again. I will say life purpose again. This is, you can find out by checking your North Node and South Node. But I think it's also like a deep knowing, like what is it that you like to do. Maybe you like to sing, or you like to do tarot cards, or you like to help people. There's so many ways how you can feel what it is that you actually want. And again, it is also important to stay on a positive level and to vibrate high. Again, remember that your wish is my command. So if you have a bad thought or if you feel down, always in the back of your head hear, your wish is my command. What is it that you want to manifest? The last question is, how do you feel when your intuition kicks in? Or when your spirit guides want your attention? I think we did have that in the previous question, especially with intuition. If it's like knowledge, the first thing that comes to your mind is your intuition. So remember to write that down. Also with dreams, there's also a way that your intuition or your higher self actually reaches out to you. I always have this so a lot of people have like dream journeys. I don't have dream journeys, but I do have like the phone, what do you call that, like you can speak, recorder, yeah, whatever it's called. I do it that way because it's easiest for me to speak about it than to sit down, take a pen and write it all down. So whatever feels easiest for you, remember to do that, because a lot of the times whatever intuition we get and whatever message we get, we need to write it down, because it will make sense in a week after, maybe hours after. But it's important to write it down or to record it right after you get the intuition or the dream. Because if you wake up and you're like, well, I'm gonna write it down in some hours, and you forget it. And again, the way that you can see when your spirit guides want to have your attention is, again, numbers, feelings, vibrations, tingling sensations, seeing butterflies or anything, smells, hearing the train, I mean a car that's like beat, whatever, toot toot toot. I'm so strange. I think this is going to be all for today. This might be a very long Q&A, but that was a lot of questions. So again, if you have other questions, write them down below. If I forgot to answer some questions, again, write them, because I do forget. I will just take some time to relax, and then I'm going to do the unboxing of the new magic deck that I can't find now. Oh, it's here. This deck. This magic crystal deck. I mean, hello, it's all about crystals. So again, thank you all so much for asking the questions. Thank you all so much for being a part of this channel. I love you all so much. I couldn't do these videos if it wasn't for you guys. So this is all for you. This is all because of you guys. Remember that. Again, this channel is not only about tarot card readings, it's also about healing. That's why I love to do these Q&As, because I can explain things to you guys. I will do other videos where I explain and teach you guys things, but for now, remember to let me know if there is anything in the comments below. Remember to like so that this message can get out, or so that these messages can get out to more people. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
It's so good. Oh my god. Enjoy
oh my god.
Enjoy your chili mayo.